they
No,
delicious.
delicious.
They're delicious.
Oh,
As a food.
you know, I haven't tried them all, but I like the full gourds, Zana. You know that? I have a picture. Was a picture of it there.
Full gibbets.
Full gourd.
Long nose.
Yeah,
This
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that was delicious. And it's found in the West. It grows on beans. Don't you know what genus it is? I sent one to a taxonomist, and he described it as a new genus. And I thought it was a common genus. I don't know what. They're everywhere, so I don't know what they are.
Must be big and soft.
Should
It's
they
big and
be
soft.
endangered once it's really good?
Probably. I don't know how many species are. If they're all local, we have to. That's why we started barcoding. I'm like, forget this. We have to figure it out. And but the silkworm and the locust. I think the locust, the cricket locust, is.
Well, recording, Victory. My question is maybe not about the most painful things like the nature conservation problems in here, but the very beginning of your talk. The strategy of accumulation and connection with the taxonomies to describe the diversity. What exactly do you use? What do you plan to do? Because I know the people who are using different strategies which needs less high educated taxonomists, but more para-taxonomists, something which was used in Costa Rica, something which is used now in Singapore, and
So
in this case, your site with the images,
go back to our people.
how you work with the people, or is it only dedicated to ants, or you want to make it more wider to cover all the insects or so on?
Well, we've covered all insects. So the most diverse, we've had cycles of more employees versus less. So we only have these people now, but we've had more in the past when we, for example, sorted all beetles to family, all Diptera to family, all Hymenoptera to family. So when we shipped to 180 taxonomists, that's basically the requirements of what that taxonomist needed. So it took 4 people to do Diptera, 4 full-time people managing sorting the Diptera to family that were shipped off. And then we had coordinators within Diptera in the States, which happened in Sacramento at the CDFA. All the Diptera went there and they would manage the shipping. So the Hymenoptera first went to the California Academy of Sciences, and then went to the Smithsonian, to Matt Buffington, and then there was further distribution. So we had most of our 180 taxonomists were Dipteraologists, Hymenopterists, and beetle people. The beetle people were swamped very early. You know, you received 7,000 staphylinids, and you're like, "Ooh, thank you." Then next month you write, "Do you want 9,000 staphylinids?" They're like, "No." So the beetle people, we stopped sorting all the groups. Hymenoptera is still going, Diptera is still going, but we found out that at museums in the United States, they're shrinking. So we're losing personnel very fast, and that's one of the reasons why it's such a pleasure to be at a place where there's so many experts here. So in a sense, in the United States, we're losing experts. So I had to make the experts in Madagascar. So where it was, you could train them. I could find money to train them. So we have PhD students, for example, who are describing species in Madagascar. And that's really the only future. We will never be able to hire in San Francisco many more taxonomists to work on Madagascar material. It'll never happen. It's not even possible. but I can manage to train and do that to Madagascar. So if there's any group, for example, that we really want to get done in Madagascar, you have to think long-term, unless you're going to do it yourself. You're going to have to be able to invest in the training. We have the facilities. We've already invested in 15 microscopes and the facilities, so we don't have an SEM, but we have a lot of other equipment there, so we can do it there. Through collaboration is really the only way. It's just like forest in Madagascar. I don't know how long we will have, museum taxonomists in the States. So.
Yeah, that's familiar. That's what I know. So in the case of Diptera, shall I contact Steve Guy-Murray?
Yeah, you can contact him.
Yeah,
very
sure.
So we, those bags are filled with sorted Diptera. In fact, that was pictures of Diptera there. Where was it?
Oh,
That's
that's
Diptera. You can read it right there. Can't you see it? Bombyliidae. That's some options there. Tabanidae. Yep, that's a whole bag of tabanids right there. Those are bombyliids. Those are tabanids. Oops. So those are all Diptera. Each bag is a different family of Diptera.
Thank you so much. Thank you.